Hello everyone, our today's topic is still life in pencil shading. Let's see the material required for the drawing. Drawing pencils, non-dust eraser, clay eraser if you have, sharpener, long scale, 1/4 side drawing paper. First we are going to draw 1 centimeter border onto page, write down the heading and a date. Now we are going to take a 2B pencil for the drawing. Take 4 finger distance from the upper border line. And first we arrange a drawing on a paper with some reference lines, and then we are going to finalize the drawing. Here I am going to draw one jar, goa and two bunch of the black grapes. So first we arrange in a jar on a paper with some reference lines, and then goa, and finally on jar, and around the jar we draw some bunch of the grapes. For the grapes I am drawing some circles and oval shape, so it's look like black grapes. This is our arrangement of the drawing on a paper. After that we are going to finalize on a drawing with a darkened pencils. While arranging a drawing on a paper, the drawing should be light so that if it goes wrong we can erase it. Now we are going to darken this drawing. For darken a drawing I am using 2B pencil. Sometimes we erase in a drawing or modify a shape of the object. For that we need an eraser, and for that I am using non-dust eraser. Generally we are using non-dust eraser only because non-dust eraser are very much soft and they are making very less dust while erasing on a pencil marks. आपने इसका एक्सपीरियंस पहले भी लिया होगा कि पहले हम लोग जो नटराज के हार्ड इरेजर यूज़ करते थे, जो कि जब इरेज करते थे तो बहुत डस्ट क्रिएट करते थे, और उसके साथ साथ जो पेपर भी था वो इरेज कर करके बहुत लाइट हो जाता था. बिकॉज ऑफ दैट आई एम यूजिंग दिस नॉन डस्ट इरेजर विच इज़ वेरी मच soft and making very less dust. Now here I am making on a background drapery. For that I am adding some lines, and now we start rendering our still life. First I am going to differentiate light and dark shade part so that it's easier for us to render this still life. I am applying one light tone of the 2B pencil shade. Every time you need to start with the 2B pencil only because it's in a lighter shade of the pencil, and if you want to darken the shades you can overlap the applications of the shading on it with the 2B, 3B, 4B, 6B, 8B, 10B, 12B pencil. Most darkened shade of the pencil, 12B pencil. Now here we gradually adding another darkened tones on the parts. You need to go light to dark while rendering on a pencil shading. There are different techniques of the pencil shadings are there. Here we are using general basic technique of the pencil shading, but there are cross etching technique, scribbling technique, crooked techniques, dot shading techniques. And there are different pencil shadings are there, and we are using the simple basic technique of the pencil shading here so that we can understand the basic shading. Cross etching technique we learned in a pencil shading portrait that we learned last time when we doing a portrait. If you want to learn this cross etching technique you can see the pencil shading portrait which are available on my YouTube channel. Here I am applying an application of the pencil shading dimension wise. Whatever the dimensions are there, and follow the dimensions of the objects and the background, and on the basis of these dimensions we apply on shades of the pencils. There are different types of the pencils. There are different quality of the pencils are there. I am using different pencils here: Arcline pencils, Staedtler pencils, Camden pencil. The most effective and best quality pencils nowadays are Staedtler pencils. Right now, we are using the bluish pencil. This pencil is a Staedtler pencil, which is very much good in quality, but slightly expensive. You can get in a pack of 10 or to 12 pencils around 700 to 800 rupees. And now this grayish pencil is a Arcline pencil, which is common for the basic use for the beginners, which is around 50 to 60 rupees for the pack of the 6 to 7 pencils, which is very much minimum and affordable for our beginners. If you are beginner, you are first starts learning with this Arcline or the Camden pencils, which is better for the basic learning. We get a pack of the HB to 8B pencils. In this pack, we have HB, 2B, 3B, 4B, 6B and 8B pencils. I have 10B and 12B pencil also. So if you want to add more darkened tones, you need to use this 12B or 10B pencils. In this still life, we have black grapes are there. For these darkened tones, I need to use these 12B pencils and 10B pencils. While observing and learning the still life or the object drawing, you need to observe the surface quality and the textures of the objects and the surface. Some objects are matte, some objects are glossy. Some objects or the surface has a texture, different textures, and depend on these textures and the surface quality, matte, glossy, you need to change your rendering technique as well as the light and shadow technique. You can see the jar is slightly matte. Goa also matte but has a texture, and these grapes are glossy. So depend on this surface, you need to change your rendering technique or the light and dark technique. You can observe here I am adding some texture on Goa and on the jar. We are showing basic dimensions with the light and dark technique. On these grapes I am showing some highlight here because grapes are the glossy. Like we understand that there are different quality of the pencils and different techniques of the rendering. You need to check whether your paper quality also good for the pencil rendering, because if your paper has very good quality of the texture, your rendering maybe looks better and you feel easier for rendering, or you can work more details on this paper. If your paper has a very good texture quality, you can add more layers on it. If your paper has a smooth surface, it's difficult to add more details. So I suggest you to use on a slightly textured paper. Mostly the basic cartridge papers are very good in thickness, but some cartridge papers are smooth. There are two types of the papers for the drawing purpose we get. One is a TK paper, which is very much super white in color, and one is a drawing cartridge paper, which is off white in color. And this is a perfect paper for our pencil shading. And if you want to add more details in the pencil shadings, you need to use Canson or the Archie's paper, which are the very good quality papers for the pencil shadings, but slightly expensive. Here I am adding some shadow for the still life and Gradually I am adding a darkness in the still life. Jar is a white in a shade, that's why it don't have the more darkened tones. But because we are going to show the dimensions here, we need to show some gray part here. Back drapery is the darker, that's why we need to add more details on it, and it has a more fold, so we need to show all the dimensions here. Grapes are the extreme dark in the still life, that's why it has an extreme dark tone on it. And for that I am using 10B and 12B pencil that I mentioned before also. I hope you understand all these full demonstrations of the pencil shading. This is basic still life pencil shading for the beginners. If you want to add more details, I already mentioned you to use better quality of the papers and better quality of the pencils, so you get better effects and results. In further assignments we learn more techniques of the pencil shadings and effects of the pencil shadings. So for that you need to practice pencil shading and keep in touch with our YouTube channel. Thank you. Best of luck.